You know what I rate this save file? Mask out of 17. Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Last time we did a ton of little tiny side quests all over the place, and somehow we didn't even finish it despite it taking me 2 hours to do so. In recording, I ended up cutting out 50 minutes from that video. Quite insane. This time, the list of stuff I have to do is significantly smaller, but still pretty considerable. The first thing I want to do is actually right on screen. Let's go over this way and take a look at this Gossip Stone. Now, I've already shown that hitting them with the sword causes a very weird glitchy blur effect and then tells you how much time is left. Punching it as a Goron will cause it to, I may as well show it, flatten into the ground like that. However, I have not shown everything you can do with these things. I believe you can you shoot them with a bow? Does anything funny happen if you shoot them with a bow? Seems like no, and I assume the same goes for Zora form? Or if we attack with our fins. Yeah, just a weird blur effect, nothing else. Deku Nuts do anything? Nope, okay, most of them just cause that standard vibration thing. However, I think one little thing you can do is, I think if you play Song of Healing in front of them, that's not how it goes. That is how it goes. There we go. Always takes me a second to figure out my buttons since I'm not an actual N64 controller. Yeah, if you play the Song of Healing in front of them, they give you a fairy. We may as well fill one of our bottles with that, even though I do have other plans for those bottles coming shortly. Or we can just grab the fairy and then I'll go over here and get this one instead. There we go. However, all of that pales in comparison to this final item interaction. I have to show this to you. What happens if you bomb it? Well, enjoy the show. I see. All we have to do is find the Gossip Stone positioned directly underneath the moon and blow it up, and it'll destroy it for us! Sadly, I don't think any Gossip Stones are positioned there, but yes, that is so excellent. I don't know which developer just decided to randomly add that in, but I appreciate you. Okay, first things first. Speaking of bottles, I guess I might as well start by doing that. What I want to do is I want to grab some fish and put it in a bottle, and you're about to see why. There's actually a little something extra we can do in Great Bay, which I honestly can't believe considering all the stuff we've done in Great Bay up until this point, but yes, there's even more to do there. Even if I might not love the area that much, at least Great Bay has a lot of stuff to do in it. Like, it's got all the main quest stuff, and then it has all those mini-games afterwards. It's probably the most content-packed area out of all four. Hi, Wolfos. I know, you only got a little bit of screen time earlier in the Let's Play and you want to have some more attention, but I'm sorry. You're following me surprisingly far. Wow, I'll give you that. You're dedicated. Okay, here's an item that I've not yet shown that you can pick up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick it up from here. Could always transform into Zora form if need be. It's not spring water. That's not what I wanted. There we go. You can put fish in a bottle. It's a deliciously fresh catch. Use it with C. Yeah, we don't need fishing poles around here. We just got bottles and we go pick up the fish with our hands. Like Breath of the Wild Link. You know, I am very surprised that they had a fishing minigame in Ocarina of Time. They added one to Majora's Mask 3DS, but they didn't have one in Breath of the Wild, and I don't think they have one in Tears of the Kingdom either. Yeah, I spoiled myself on Tears of the Kingdom just a little bit, but yeah, I don't think they have a fishing minigame in either of those games, which is strange because it would fit right in. Like, you're out in the wilderness, why not stop by a lake and go fishing? I'm surprised those games don't have fishing. Also, I love Zora Link closing his eyes there. That like down in the water always makes glitchy sounds anytime I teleport here. Hey, look, at least there's one visual change with Great Bay after you free it. The temple no longer has the freaking torrent surrounding it. It's not a torrent, is it? A torrent is just like a monsoon, just a huge rainfall, right? Anyway, what you want to do with the fish is, you remember these two? I think I looked at them earlier. Tattle says, that's a huge fish. I bet that thing could eat a small fish in a single bite. And that's your hint. Yes, you do have to feed it a fish. I remember when I was younger, I was always so sad that so many animals ate small fish. and that fish were like basically little prey creatures, because I remember thinking fish were so cute, and I hated hearing how so many animals would eat them. And I mean, I do stand by that. Fish are pretty cute, though, you know, I think I see them as less cute nowadays than I used to. Alright, I don't know how many times you need to feed these guys. I hope it isn't too many times. That's a huge fish. Yeah, I bet it could as well, Tattle. You say anything special? I finally came waiting for you. What about the eggs? Heard there's a total of 7. Well, sorry, I can't exactly get around to that in this timeline. Lovely milk. Hey, remember when I had a big stink about losing that one fairy? Well, I'm gonna have to use the fairy so that I can make room for fish. That is so fun to do, man. Does Great Bay have any fish? I know it does it before you clear Great Bay Temple, because that's the whole deal with the place, but I don't think it has any fish even after it's saved, which is a little weird, but I guess it would take a longer time for ecosystems to return back to normal than these games make it out to be sometimes, you know? I've got the mother lode. I hope this is all they need. Please don't tell me that they need 2 fish beyond this point, because my god, going back and forth between these places and swapping out these items is not the most fun experience, let me tell you. You know what I wish? I wish Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask used the D-pad for any of their controls at all. Let me see if the D-pad actually does anything. Nope, pressing all 4 directions does nothing. I don't think it even turns off the minimap. In the 3DS version, pressing the D-pad turns off the minimap because they couldn't find any other way to map that button. But even then, they don't make any use of the D-pad at all, except for the menus, which is nice, I guess. I mean, these versions don't make use of the D-pad in menus, so that is very nice. But still, it's like, why couldn't we have some D-pad functionality here? This would be so much better. It would make swapping items out so much easier. Like, there's a pretty popular, I think, ROM hack for this game that adds D-pad functionality, where basically the Ocarina of Time is on a D-pad button, and so are the 3 transformation masks. So you never have to put those on the C buttons, and you can put everything else there instead. That's so nice, and I wish that was in the vanilla game, because honestly, that would be excellent right now. But sadly, I chose to play the vanilla game for reasons, and here I am. To be honest, I should have found and played that version, whatever that is. I think it's like the randomizer version, which makes a lot of small quality of life stuff, and then you can make even more beyond that. How many fish do I need to get these guys? Oh my god. There's no indication, so I guess I could just keep doing it, or I could maybe look it up. Dawn approaches. One of you, please give me the mysterious side quest reward that I bet you can't possibly guess what it is. So do they shrink in size? Okay, they appear to be growing in size. Ah, there it is. Yeah, one of them eats the other, grows super large, and spits out a piece of heart. This game is so weird, and I love it. First, like, the hand in the toilet that wants paper, and then feeding 2 fish so much that one of them, like, eats the other for some reason, just because it can. And then it gives you a piece of art, like, here's your reward. Oh, this game, man, it's so fucking weird, these side quests. I'm glad I'm doing these so I get to not only show them off, but also so I can actually enjoy them myself, because normally, I'm super any percent playing through this game. Like, I do not complete everything, as I have definitely said before. I've never 100%ed this game. This playthrough may very well be the first time I do, but again, I'll decide on this later. For now, let us greet the morning together. Where's the sun gonna come from again? We're on the west side of the world, so it's gonna come from there, right? Okay, I promise I know how directions work. Yeah, Link's being lit from this side, so the sun's coming from this way. That is such a cool lighting effect. I can't say it enough. This game was... Man, Majora's Mask was so ahead of its time in so many ways. Alright, let's begin. I just had a whole speech I probably cut out of the video because it was extremely weird sounding, and I would probably listen to it back in editing and think, yeah, this could probably go. I guess I'm gonna keep my 3 lucky fish with me. Why not? Alright, Goron, Link, Bow, and Ocarina of Time. That should be plenty. So... out in Termina Field, I think we've seen a few of these grottos. There's a few holes strewn about the place. This one, I think, is one of them. Drop inside, and you're met with 4 gossip stones that look very strange and ominous. And there's also a Skulltula above you, which looks very strange and ominous. And there's also a one-of-a-kind enemy you never actually see in a proper location in this game. What a shame. I guess we can keep you alive, why not? Let's see what these things have to say if we were to wear the Mask of Truth and talk to them. After all, this is how gossip stones work. The mystical stone responds to the, yep. It seems all the strange stones that are arranged in a row wish to be the same color. You all are already the same color. Sure. Yeah, what the hell's that hint about? Well, let's talk to the rest of them before I judged them too harshly. I don't know why I had to stumble over my words just then. I said it fine the first time. I should have just kept going. Seems the face of the slightly larger strange stone changes when the Guitar of Waves is played. How about you? Seems the face of the slightly larger strange stone changes when the Pipes of Awakening are played. And how about you? The Drums of Sleep are played. So this gives you a nice little hint for what you're supposed to do with these things. What you want to do is turn into any of the 4 forms, and I'll go with Goron Link just because we have him in our C buttons already. Then, pull out your instrument and play this form of Link's corresponding Temple Open song. In Goron Link's case, that is the Goron Lullaby, which is... And so we put the gossip stone to sleep. It shall gossip no longer. I just turned him evil. Oh god. Could you help me destroy the moon like that other one failed to and missed horribly? Probably not. Anyway, what you then want to do is go around Termina Field to all 4 of these holes. There are 3 others. I think there's one of them we haven't seen, but we have seen the other 2. And then you want to play that same song in front of the large gossip stone in each hole. I want to say this one is the next one we want. Pow. Yep, indeed. Well, I haven't actually seen the hole yet. Let's wait. Let's go inside. Yep, it's right. So, stand in front of the large one, play the same song. You could play a different temple opening song, but this would not complete this puzzle correctly. It has to be the same one. However, you can choose any of the 3 temple songs to play in front of these things as you want to, and they will light up in the respective color of the song. Like, the Goron Lullaby's color is red. I guess I wasn't standing close enough, 1 second. And it'll be like green for Sonata of Awakening, blue for New Wave Bossa Nova. There is a 4th temple opening song we haven't gotten yet, but I don't think that one can be used for any of this. There we go, I just wasn't close enough the first time. I like how 2 of them are doing that. So yeah, talking to the large one says they all wish to be the same color, and that's how you turn them to those colors. And gray is not a color, according to them. I guess makes sense, you know. There's a difference between black and white movies and color movies, right? I know there isn't. I'm just being stupid. 'Cause I like it. I like being stupid. It's funny to me. I don't really know if it's funny to everyone, but, you know, me, like, messing up jokes is sometimes done on purpose because I kind of like it. It's... For some reason, I find kind of self-deprecating humor to be really funny, and so that works for me. I like how Goron Link gets teleported a few feet back every time this animation plays. I guess I should just say Link is just Link. Alright, there we go. That's 3 of them, and then the 4th one was pretty hard to find on my first playthrough of this game, but fortunately, I know precisely where it is now that I spent all that time looking for it. So let's take all you out. Hi, buddy. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Oh yeah, there's something you can do with magic beans around this part of Termina Field, and maybe I should go buy more, because I used up all of the rest of the ones I had last time, and so I should probably go buy more, is what I literally just said. Okay, here's the hole. Can you go inside of it? Please? Oh my god. Do not orbit around it. Okay, here's the final one. Nothing really of interest. No fish or anything. I couldn't have come down here for fish if I wanted. No, that water is opaque. Okay. I don't want to know what's in that water. Here's the last one. I bet you can't guess what we're going to get out of this. What this is gonna give us. Could it be a mask? I wish it was. Of course it's a heart piece. Hey, it's another heart container, the 3rd one of our 2nd row. We are getting pretty high in those. Thankfully not high on any other kind of substance, only high on pieces of heart. The thing that is best to be high on. I don't know why I'm saying this, please ignore me. Okay, hi buddy. I'm not gonna steal the rupees from you this time, don't worry. Since we're right next door, I thought I may as well go back into the Astral Observatory and show off a couple of secret somethings involving the place. I don't know why I suddenly had that accent put on for a second and then I gave up on it 2 seconds later. It's just what I chose to do. First of all, since I have the Mask of Truth in my C buttons, I am kind of curious to see what this Gossip Stone says over here, so let's go talk to it. It's probably gonna give me a hint for something I've already done. That's what most of them do. The postman puts his delivery schedule before everything else, but priority mail is of even greater importance. That's actually a good hint. I haven't heard that one before. Alright, I'll keep that in mind for the very distant future, because we're not getting around to that this time. Where's the door? Oh, it's right here. Well, oh man, look at that texture on the outside. That looks so cool, like so advanced, so sci-fi, so neat. I love this place. I have not been in this place nearly enough in this playthrough because of this absolutely gorgeous music. I've been depriving you of this music for all too long, and now I'm finally back. You're a child I've never seen before, friend of the Bombers? Sort of. I'm a friend of the Bombers in a different time zone. That's what I'm gonna call them now, time zones. Okay, more stuff to see in the telescope. I think I've already shown the Gwei flying towards the camera and all that. I've already shown those guys waving at you. I don't know if there's anything more I haven't shown, but I do know of one thing. On the final day, the Skull Kid does not mock you, and instead looks at you in that disturbing pose. And also the look up to the moon is slightly different looking because they don't know how close the moon is to the surface whenever you look through the telescope. He's still staring at me. I discovered this completely on accident in my practice run, and this was really cool to see. I had no idea this was a thing until very recently. And it's very creepy, and I love it. I love creepy stuff. It's no wonder I love this game. I was like super into horror games when I first got into them, even though I was deathly afraid of them, and as a result my parents didn't want me to watch anyone play horror games a lot, but I was too engrossed by them to... I don't know where I'm going with... Sir, keep that out of my face, thanks. Oh, while I'm here, I may as well show this. Look closely at the grass there, the grass texture. There is not a crop circle, but like a weird little drawing in the grass that looks like the Skull Kid. I wonder if he put that there or something? But yeah, it looks very similar to the drawing of the Skull Kid that he drew on the log over by the entrance to Woodfall Swamp, so that's pretty cool. I can't go back out this way. I have to play Song of Soaring, goddammit. Sorry, the power of space and time is preventing me from teleporting. What the frick, why? Why do I have to be outside to fast travel? You know, I might praise this for being a cool fast travel system, and it is better than not having one at all, but it is also very inconvenient to use sometimes. Of course, that could be the fact that I've watched this soaring animation like 50 times in the last 2 videos, coloring that opinion. Alright, I'll be back down Milk Road in just a second to get to the main thingy I want to do down here. Actually, a couple main thingies, but there is still one more secret within Termina Field I want to show. Or actually, well, okay. I was gonna say, well, actually, there might be a couple, but I don't really know if there will be. Oh yeah, I was thinking of going down to buy magic beans from the swamp. I might still do that, just to show some stuff off. But first of all, I did at least want to point out the fact that, this dirt patch in the wall exists. If you drop a bug in front of it, the bugs will go inside there and you'll get some rupees. Nothing that special. Also, with a magic bean, you can get up to that chest. It has, on that stump there, it has 20 rupees in it. I pointed it out before, but I thought I'd point it out again just because, you know, I haven't actually gotten it before. I just wanted to re-clarify that that's what's in there. It's just some rupees. Speaking of just some rupees, that's what this next secret is about too, but it's a little more interesting than that. This Gwei, flying around the center, is surprisingly passive to you. If you were to play one of the temple opening songs in front of it, I don't know if it has to be the one corresponding to the form of Link you're in, or if it can just be any in any form no matter what, but this should unlock a little something. The Gwei is enlightened and starts pooping rupees. More like poopies. No, shut up, me. What the fuck, am I 9 years old or something? Anyway, you get a bunch of rupees from this. They disappear insanely quickly, so you almost have to roll in Goron form in order to pick them up. My goodness, little buddy, you're making this hard for me, but it's fine. You're just dropping a bunch of green ones like I care. And blue ones, there we go. Refill, refill. I might need rupees for what I'm about to be doing, so this is actually worthwhile. Oh, that's a red, that's a red, that's a red, that's a red, that's a red! I think it flew into... Sir, you okay? Are you trying to get into town? Maybe the guard's not letting you in. I think it's supposed to fly up in the sky and disappear, but it's doing this for me instead. Whatever, you get the idea. Shing, blue rupee. Shing, blue rupee. I did not time that very well, but it's fine. I released a fish into the wild. Off he goes. Are you trying to climb the lily pad? Sorry, buddy, I don't recommend that. Hi, what's up? You just disappear okay, you do. Oh, I have to be in Deku form to buy magic beans. Frickin'... Ah! Again, with this swapping out items that could have been avoided by assigning some items to the D-pad, but whatever. I'm gonna pretend the moon isn't up there watching me with its mouth. Because the moon can't watch me out of its mouth. That's not how mouths work, silly. So it's easy to pretend that it's not watching me out of its mouth. I don't know. Like I've said before, sometimes it's just best to ignore me. Alright, let me quell all of your inquisitive spirits and just prove to you that there's only 20 rupees in this chest up here. I hope this water is close enough to grow the thing. Yes, it is. Alright, next magic speed spot I'm planning to do is over there, and then I'll finally be on my way back over to the ranch for some bonuses. There we go, successfully made the jump next time, but I'm still threatening to fall off. There we go. Take my 20 rupees. Thank you. Now, over this way, because actually there is a lot more to see over here than you might think, so I'd like to show this on camera at least. I wish I got more magic from there. I didn't get more magic from there either. Yay, okay, well that's fine. There should be soft soil somewhere around here, right? Alright, soft soil right here. Ripe for the planting. I guess the soil isn't ripe. It'd have to be the plants that's ripe. So I guess you could say when magic beans are grown, they're ripe for the riding. Something like that, I don't know. Is it considered ripe if the plant doesn't grow fruit? Shoved back by the plant once more, and now all of these platform has... Okay, well that one has nothing on it. This one, however, has a hole on it. I don't remember what this one has, so I'm very curious to see. Alright, destroy you. Rid the earth of you. What's in the chest? That's all I have to say on that. Nothing. Just nothing at all. Little thing about real bomb shoes is I believe they can climb walls. That one didn't try to, but the others can climb walls throughout the game. Alright, we got 20 rupees up there. There's a pot. Is there anything inside the pot? Anything special that we haven't seen before? A fairy? Nah, I don't need you. I'm gonna be resetting time soon, so I definitely don't need a fairy just yet. I'll take the 20 rupees, though. That's probably the best thing to get over here. Alright, finally onto the ranch. You did not open the way! Are you trying to take credits? You didn't do nothing! Well, you at least made the boulder weaker for me, but I blew it up with a bomb! You did not open the way! Don't lie to people! That's not what happened! Ah, she's offering me practice. I wonder why. Maybe because I saw her get captured by the ghost this time? Sure? There are 10 ghost-shaped balloons in the ranch, so hurry and burst them all. If you take over 2 minutes, you're out. The current record is 1 minute. Are you ready? She actually kind of returns to her normal self there briefly, but only briefly. I suppose she's gotten her mind, her thinking power back. Not much more than that, though. There we go. One more. I did not beat a minute, but it's fine. Do you get a piece of heart for this? This might be the only minigame you don't get a piece of heart from, now that I'm thinking about it. The record was 106.91, I think. Want to try again? No. But this practice you speak of, what is it for? I just can't remember. Oh, it was Link who brought up the idea of practice. Oh my god, alright, well, anyway, I'm gonna be on my way to the next thing. I took the time to come back over here and force these chicks into puberty once more? Said out of context, that sounds extremely weird, but I think you know what's happening when you understand that I'm on a ranch. Anyway, I would like to show you a famous Zelda tradition. I don't know, Gab, seeing these guys with crests and all, here, you can have 20 rupees. After you've already received the mask reward, if you do the side quest again, most of the time they just reward you with rupees. It can either be like 5 rupees, 20 rupees, just an amount of rupees. Anyway, I'm tired of you guys for some reason, so I'm gonna kill you for no reason in particular. Yeah, Zelda games allow you to attack cuckoos. And if you do it too much... I don't know if it has to be the same one, or just, or if it can be any of them. What? You can squeeze through that little board? I had no idea. You can't run! You can't run from me! You can't run away! Oh my god, I've got you cornered. What do you have to say for yourself? I don't know what I'm interrogating you about, but talk anyway! That looks... Oh no! Oh no! That's bad! That's a problem! So yeah, attack a cuckoo too much, and they summon a swarm of cuckoos from the heavens to take you out! They are dealing half a heart of damage to me! Oh no! I think you can just outlast them. If you wait long enough, they will go away, but you can also leave the room. This is so funny. I love it. You can be attacked by chickens. Oh no. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. You saw nothing, Krog. Don't rat me out to the police. Well, I think those cuckoos were the police. Alright, anyway. Now that we're done with that, let's move on to what I'm actually here for. Yeah, that's right. I'm not here just to mess around. I'm here to give a good, honest shake to the Doggy Racetrack. Give a shake to the racetrack? That doesn't sound... Alright, I don't know. Anyway, I'm here to play this mini game and try to win it. Let's go. What do you want on a day like this? This is the Doggy Racetrack. The minimum bet's 10 rupees. And first, go and fetch the dog you think will run the fastest. Okay. I don't think the bet you decide on actually means anything. I think just for this first round, I would like to choose the blue dog. Let's see. Today, I should do pretty well. Okay, so with the Mask of Truth on, you can read the minds of the dogs, and you can use this to determine how well generally they'll do in the race. If they start their messages with "Ref," that means they're gonna do pretty well. This is like a good condition. They can either have a good condition, neutral condition, or a bad condition, and this one has a good condition. Even though the blue dog is by far the slowest and almost always loses, I want to give him a chance at least once. Is that doggy fine? Sure is. Doggy brought me takes first place. You get triple your bet. Second place gets double. Places third through fifth. I think if you get first, you also get a piece of heart from it, because why wouldn't you get a piece of heart from things? Let's bet 20 rupees. I don't think it matters how much you bet. You get the piece of heart if you win this. All right, you've got this blue dog. Let's go. This might be very hard. This is entirely luck-based. The blue dog's taking an early lead, but he could easily screw this up. Yeah, this is entirely luck-based, not only what conditions the dogs have, but what their speed is like in the actual race. I'd be happy if this guy places like at least fifth, because that's better than he usually does. Seems like he's not gonna win this one. I was hoping I could like catch a really rare moment in this game on camera. Man, even the gold dog didn't do well, and the gold dog is the fastest generally, but, you know, if the gold dog doesn't have a good condition, its speed gets modified to be lower than usual. How did it do? Oh, not even good enough at all. Okay, get with it. Well, I don't have an excuse to... No, I said yes. Well, no, I didn't say yes, but I did want to play again. All right, let's go. I think you might have to say yes the first time. Let's choose someone else. How about you? My forepaws feel lighter than usual today. Alright, we could just go with a random white dog. In general, the gold dog with a good condition is what you're after. That has the highest chance of winning. But, I just didn't bother checking, so I guess we're doing this now. I didn't mean to put in 0, sorry, 10 rupees, yes. I like how the others are like moving in anticipation. Okay, sucky start, but there's always room for a comeback. Blue Dog's also in front. Oh, okay. Keep it up. Keep it up, you got this. Oh my god, am I gonna do the second try? Finish line's like right around the corner. Oh my god. Oh no, I think it just barely lost. Well, I still got something for it, I hope. Oh, the Blue Dog. Blue Dog was doing well at the beginning, but sadly that did not last. Sweet Hounds of Happiness, you took second. Oh, just barely not first. You win double the amount of your bet, 20 rupees. Want to play again? Absolutely, because I think, yeah, like I've said before, you need to win this in order to get a piece of heart. There's a magic bean spot in here. Well, sadly, I'm all out. I'm fresh out of those, and I don't feel like backtracking to the swamp. I'm here for my wife and child. There's no way I'll lose. All right, Golden Dog with good condition. This is a promising chance. I'll go with the 40 rupees. I'm that confident in this. This might be a bad choice, but I have 300. I'll be fine. Okay. That's interesting. So there's an interesting quirk with this minigame. There's a small chance, a very rare chance, of the race being ended early. Because the zone that triggers the ending sequence, the zone that counts as a finish line, is very weirdly programmed in that it has like a little floor triangle that spreads to the opposite side of the racetrack for some reason. Oh, I think I did it! Third try's the charm! Well, take me for a walk and call me Spot. You took first place! First place! You win triple the amount of your bet. That's 120 rupees. Do I not get one? Oh no, wait, do I have to get first multiple times? Wait, let me look this up real quick. Oh, you have to win a total of 150 rupees in one or more bets without losing a bet in between. Okay, so I got 120 rupees just then. So if I bet like 40 and win again, or if I get a decent placement the next time, then I'll get a piece of heart. So yes, I would like to play again. Go and fetch the doggy, you got it. See, if I bet high enough on that one, I could have gotten it first try. That's kind of a shame. Okay, how's the Gold Dog feeling? Gold Dog, again, good condition. Okay, I'll go with this. I'll only bet, there is a risk I'll lose this bet, but it's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter how much I bet. What matters is that I get another bet, and it also gives me enough to put me over the threshold of a 150, I want to say it was? I can't remember what the number was. I just looked at it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. You got this, Gold Dog. You got this, Gold Dog. You're in dead last, but I know you'll do this, Gold Dog. You're not in dead last. You're in, somewhat alive last. Oh, no. Come on, okay. Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's good. Now, none of you guys win the race early. I think it's like that around this point in the track where the race can be won early. Something like that. Okay, no. Oh, I think I did it again! I did it again! Holy fuck! 2 consecutive wins in a row. That has to give me the piece of heart. Triple the amount you bet, 90 rupees. No. Do I actually have to bet high enough to get that? The wiki page said 1 or more races. Okay, well, I guess I have to... Okay, interesting. Let's, do I have to say no to get the piece of heart? Maybe, I'm not really sure. I've never done this minigame before. Feel like I could win, but then I feel like I could lose too. That's probably neutral condition. How about you, Blue Dog? How are you feeling? Who wine? That's bad condition, so Blue Dog is going to come in dead last. Oh, no doubt. How's Gold Dog feeling? Today I should do pretty well. That's good condition, so we're gonna try this again, and this time, I'm gonna bet in the hundreds, and then lose it all and have to restart this all over again. 90 rupees, let's go! If I win this and don't get anything, then I'm just gonna assume that you have to cancel out of the minigame to get it. I'm not sure. Alright, Gold Dog always starts like this for some reason. Blue Dog's ahead. If Blue Dog wins this... I don't think it's possible for Blue Dog to win unless he has a good condition, so yeah. Oh, I mean, he's getting there. Can get ahead a little bit. Okay. Third place. That should be worth something. Yep, I predicted it. They were about to go around the track again. Almost. I'll give you back the amount you put down. You want to play again? Okay, I guess I should try again until I win. Was that fourth or first? I couldn't. It wasn't first. Was that fourth or third? I couldn't tell. All right, you know what? This time I'm counting on a random white dog. Here for my wife and child. You'll do it, buddy. You'll do it. I believe in you. 90. I guess Gold Dog ends up in last because it starts in a position that's a little disadvantageous. Oh, you know, I kind of don't like the dog starting ahead. Like, whenever a dog gets ahead, I feel like that means it's prone to be overtaken by the surprised comebackers. That always seems to happen every time. All right. Anyone got to cross over the invisible finish line? No. Ooh. Seconds! Come on, that's gotta be worth something. Sweet Hounds of Happiness. You use second, that's amazing. You win double the amount of your bet, 180 rupees. Nice going, you've won over 150 rupees, so I have to give you a bonus prize too. Was I barely off the first time? There it is, the piece of art from this minigame. That was surprisingly painless considering what the poor Double C man had to go through in his playthrough of this. I'm sure you may remember if you're into my kind of content, you probably know who Chugga Conroy is. He did a Let's Play Majora's Mask way back in the day. It's actually like the first honest footage I ever saw of this game being played. Pretty much was his playthrough of it, and he had a rough time with that minigame. Pun absolutely intended, even though truthfully it wasn't. And I got through it really painlessly. I guess I'm luckier than him. Oh yeah, Clocktown minigames. That's what I want to do. I don't know what I was about to say. I'll shoot. I mean, I guess I will shoot because that's what the Honey and Darling shop game is. Whoa. Wait, I fast traveled to Clocktown and it took me here. Huh, that's weird. Well, I guess while we're here, we may as well stop by this guy and see how he's doing lately, especially now it's the final day. Do you have anything new to say? Only a little time left. Oh, goddess of time, please save me. Oh, he actually doesn't. Well, he did at least say there's a little time left instead of a little over a day left, so there's a little detail for you. In other news, there is actually something I wanted to see in Southern Swamp that I almost forgot about, and so I suppose I shall take a little break time in between minigames. I love the deep red that starts to show, I guess the bright red that starts to show up on surfaces all over the land when the sunset hits on the final day. The colors and the lighting on the final day is so good, man. This game is so good, man. This isn't actually where I wanted to be. I wanted to go to the Woods of Mystery, because I think we went through here on the second day, but we did not go through here on the final day, and I think there's something special to find down here on the final day. Oh, there's even a monkey to take me through it. Let me get my bunny hood out in preparation. Or we could rock it like the old days and wear the Deku mask. Why not? Follow me! Alright, you should take me down a different route than the first day. Gag rap. Ow, you hurt. Sir, why don't you just go there in the first place? Why don't you say something? Alright, here we go, this way. Oh, hi! Wait. Kume, where are you? Oh man, she's still looking for Kume. Oh yeah, because I haven't saved her on this cycle. That's a shame. Anyway, on to what we're actually dealing with. Oh! They still lead you to Kume. Okay, well, I found her, Kotake. Oh. I had a memory that there was a piece of heart in the Woods of Mystery. There is not. It's just to follow the path to save Kume. That's its only purpose. Well, since I've seen her in that distressed state, it would feel wrong not to save her, so I think I'll do that real quick. Welcome. Oh, why are you in the shop today? So I don't know I got back or anything for that to you. I guess the original owner isn't here? That's interesting. I wonder if that means anything for a future quest. Ooh. You know, I think I will deposit my rupees just in case I happen upon any more before the end of the world. And I most certainly will, so here you go. 887. Oh my god. Wait, I think I'm about to get another piece of art. There's so many of them in this game. Yeah, let's do 300 rupees. You really gotta give me that much? You're one rich little guy. Alright, now I've got a total of 1,187 rupees from you. What's this? You've already saved up 1,000 rupees? Well, little guy, here's your special gift. Take it. Yep. Wait, really? That's what they call interest. I thought you gave a piece of heart for this. Well, egg on my face, I guess. Wait, do you get a piece of heart from that or not? I don't remember now. I thought you did. I'm doing a great job of making this a 100% guide when I can't remember anything about the freaking game. I mean, I guess it's not really a 100% guide, it's just a general guide that happens to be going for 100%. That's how you should treat my playthroughs. Yeesh, you know you're too tall when the camera starts bugging out. So yeah, the deal is with the Woods of Mystery is that every day has a different pathway you have to take in order to find Kume's resting spot. If you already saved her, there's nothing to see here, so no need to actually go through this on the subsequent days. I just wanted to show this real quick, I guess. Oh, I skipped over that dialogue. That was new and interesting, and I should have read it. Sorry. Anyway, I'm here to play Deku Scrub Playground Day 3 once again. The time it takes to get all the rupees faster than current record, you get a extravagant prize. What's the current record? God, your previous competitors are so slow. They haven't mastered the art of the Deku Flower like I have. I had to go through a whole dungeon with this skill set, so of course I'm way better than them for that reason alone. I mean, I say that, but I did have that silly fail last time. But hey, we all make mistakes. All heroes have their off days. That was a little of an awkward landing. It's fine. It's fine. It worked out. Intercept! Let me just wait here for this platform to arrive. I think that's the safest choice, except I might lower myself too much more than up. Yeah! It's all over, Lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. This time it really is, because that's the end of the minigame. 45 seconds! A new record! Ever 3 days straight! Wow, we've been had! They pound the ground. Well, you're obviously a pro, and pros can't play here. Take this and don't come back! Wow. Such a youthful face! We were really dealing with a fierce competitor! Yeah, let me join the tournament. It's Link Hide, they say from now on. That's so funny. Wow. That's such a funny end to this quest. Really cool. You can complete all 3 days of that minigame back on the first 3-day cycle of the game and get that piece of heart way sooner than I did. I just chose not to because reasons. Here's a question. Is Honey and Darling's shop still open on the final night? That would be an important piece of information to know. 'Cause if it isn't, then... Okay, it's open for now. Can I still play? 'Cause it's about to be the final night. I hope it doesn't, like, kick me out mid-minigame. Today's target shooting day. Yes, I am the one who got a perfect score 2 times in a row. Okay, this should go fine. I think their first minigame is the hardest one, the bomb shoes. Then again, wow. Yeah, maybe I need to reconsider. Okay, let me, I don't have much time left for this. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I have been playing this game with the mindset of being super efficient and maximizing my time for every single 3-day cycle. This is not the way you have to play the game, though. This game is very open in how you can go about completing its content. You can reset time as many times as you wish, and hell, if you're on original hardware, that might be for the best, because then you'd be able to save the game regularly. Honey, he got a perfect score 3 days in a row! This is all we have left to give him, honey. Oh, was that the lady saying? I forgot who says honey and who says darling. Anyway, yet another piece of heart to add to the collection. I wonder, are we truly happy, darling? You might be, but not for long. The sun sets for the final time. No matter how many times I go through this moment where it's the final day and the sun's going down, it never gets any less creepy. God, I love this game. I love this game. The atmosphere is done so well. I don't know if I've shown it properly, but up there on the terrace you have that huge bell. That bell cannot be rung, unfortunately. You can hit it, and it doesn't make any sound at all. Oh yeah, there's also another fun detail around this part that I think I might be able to show you. It's about to hit nighttime in 3, 2, 1, which might make it go away. Not really sure, though. Do you notice that chimney? That chimney spewing smoke over there? That smoke coming out of that chimney only appears at certain times of the day, and they appear at the 3 times that correspond to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, I don't think it should be appearing right now because I'm pretty sure all the people inside the stockpot inn have evacuated, so there shouldn't be anyone there cooking anymore. But that is such a cool little detail. They actually show smoke coming out of the chimneys at the times people would eat food. This game is so cool. Anyway, let's go past this worried guard and on to my final topic for the episode and for the whole 3-day cycle. I forgot I planted that. Nope, I need to summon Epona because we need to go back to Ikana Graveyard one last time. Another reason I'm not a huge fan of riding horses in games is because it's kind of an ordeal to summon them by your side so you can ride them. That's why I loved Torrent and Elden Ring being able to frickin'... Hey, wait, you guys have empty eye sockets now. Interesting. You didn't before, but now you do? I do know that in Ocarina of Time... Oh, these guys have green eyes. Well, why did the ones out there have nothing in their eyes? I'm confused. Anyway, I know that their eye colors in Ocarina of Time are actually match the color of the tunic you wore in that game. They shared the same color palette, and the same went for the clothing some of the Gerudo guards would wear, which is very interesting. I don't think that appears in this game, mainly because there are no tunics that you're swapping around. Then again, though... What if I'm Deku Link? Does that change? We're doing an experiment right now. No, okay, their eyes are just green now. Got it. Will you piss off? Anyway, what I was saying is, that's why I loved Elden Ring and riding Torrent and how you basically just used an item and you were instantly on a horse. It was so convenient. I want to see a freaking horse like that in a game in the future. None of you guys will say anything new, so let's talk to these guys encircling the final grave. A vessel that holds wandering spirits rests here. Guess we'll have to find out what this vessel might be. Perhaps the Hollow Knight? Ah, Captain Sir, excuse me, sir. Everyone give the captain their attention. He's gonna order us to go dig open the grave for the final time. Never mind. He's gonna say, guard, that was unexpected. Oh, wait, he's talking to me again. Oh, sorry, he made a mistake. He's gonna change his mind. All right, guys, follow me. The final grave has a very interesting little game to play. Got Beneath the Graveyard once more. Wonder if it's the same map as the previous 2 or what. Just like before, there are no skeletons down here, so we're perfectly fine to just keep going as is. In fact, why don't I equip a bow or perhaps the hook shot? I don't know which one I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need one of the 2, probably. Finally, I can use my sword. That's what I was waiting for. That's why I was waiting around. Can you hit the pot? Thanks. Okay, so down here. Hello, long time no see. Little interesting fact with this guy I discovered during my lookup session in the last video. On the second day, he is patrolling the graveyard as usual, and he'll actually give you 20 rupees if you kill all the bad bats on day 2, which is pretty interesting.
You? Who are you? I can't see because it's too bright. You're not ghosts, are you? A fairy? Oh, it's the fairy's light. In that case, it's just perfect. I came looking for the royal family's legendary treasure, but my torch has gone out. I'm sorry, but could you walk in front of me and light the way?
So here's a little mini game.
Please?
Yep, okay.
You will, in that case, use your light as I walk. Just lead me to a place where you think the treasure chest is buried. I'll even split the treasure with you. I'm counting on you now.
So what you want to do, lock onto him and move away. This will cause him to follow you as long as you are locked on. You have to remain locked on the entire time. You also cannot get too far away from him, or else the lock-on will disengage, and he'll lose you.
Oh, there's something strange about this spot. You want me to dig here?
This is basically a Majora's Mask's version of the grave digging tour.
Something strange is here, but it isn't a treasure. Show me another spot.
I mean, blue fire's pretty cool. I'd be proud of that discovery if I were you. Anyway, this is basically like a better version of Ocarina of Time's grave digging tour, where it's not random and you actually have control over where Dampé goes, and you don't have to wait for him to slowly go to the dirt spot and freaking dig at each one until you randomly get a piece of heart. It's another reason why I don't want to do the side quests in these games most of the time. Some of them are just fucking annoying, especially in Ocarina of Time. Yes, I do want you to dig here. You know, I think one of the main reasons why I didn't like the side quests in this game and why I avoided doing them for so long. Okay, this is like the furthest you can get from him before it'll disengage. Let me real quick. Okay, he's losing me, but it's fine. We can just get right back. Get him right back. One of the reasons why I didn't like the side quest that much is because... yeah, there's something strange about this spot. There's also something strange about the noise I just heard. I didn't expect that. Now let's turn it up, take me to another spot. First of all, though... Wait, is it not here? Oh, no, here it is. New enemy! See that shadow beneath us? That is a tattle can't. There we go. Wall Master. Keep an eye out for watching its shadow on the floor. Get it before it goes back up to the ceiling. Well, too late. Yeah. If those are able to grab you from the ceiling, they will like immediately grab you and cause you to despawn or respawn at the start of the room. So what you want to do? Dodge out of the way, hit them before they can go back up on the ceiling. There you go. Sorry, Dampé, I'm over this way. I wish you'd walk a little slower. I'm busy dealing with hands. I've got my hands full, if you know what I mean. Why can't Tattle just lead him around? Maybe Tattle doesn't want to. I guess I can understand. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't expecting to encounter that enemy this early, but there we go. Wall Masters, they're pretty cool, pretty creepy too. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, reason why I didn't much like the side quests in this game is because all of them are very different from the core gameplay loop of like, you know, exploration, adventure, and all that. I guess we can go on this. You stand on this platform. Actually, oh yeah, this is a little elevator for him, and then you can climb these stairs and go around. But yeah, because the side quests involve such different gameplay from the actual core game of like adventuring, dungeon crawling, combat, and whatnot, I think that's the reason why I didn't much care for them and I would always never do them. That, and for some reason I was a huge stickler for not collecting any pieces of heart and... Sir, we just spent all that time getting you up here, sir. Okay, fine, I guess we'll start with this dirt spot, okay? But yeah, stuff like this is very far removed from the core game. Stuff like holding Z target on someone and leading around to dirt spots is very different. The mini games are very different. I did eventually start to like some of the mini games, but most of them I was like, I don't care. I want to get back to adventuring. And I think that's why I ended up not being a completionist in games for so long, is because all the games I was playing, in order to be a completionist in them, you had to play all sorts of different gameplay styles aside from the one that I liked about the game, which was most commonly the adventure, the exploration, the combat even. And that's why, like, I started... Okay, thank God. I was gonna say, God damn it, Link. Anyway, that's why I started 100% completing games when I started playing, like, Souls-likes, Hollow Knight, because in a game like Hollow Knight, which might be inspired by Legend of Zelda, all there is to do in that game is the adventuring, the combat, the platforming. That's all that game has. So I was more willing to do all of it because... to do everything in the game because all of it was the adventure and combat that I liked. Same goes for stuff like Ori and the Blind Forest. Ori and the Blind Forest is also kind of like that, where all there really is to it is platforming, the occasional puzzles, and occasional combat. Aha, we've already solved this. Hey, it's the leader of the ghosts! So yeah, get 3 flames and you unlock a mini boss that I jump right into. Very smart. Alright, let's start this. Oh god, let me start this by targeting you and getting your information. You know about the Big Poe, right? Big Poe will spin at you. I think you want to shoot it when it's far away. I think it could go invisible though, and that makes it impervious to your shots. Once you shoot it away, it'll reappear somewhere else. While it's spinning, it's guarding with its lantern, so you're actually unable to shoot it. It's behind me. Very easy, you just step out of the way of its trajectory, you shoot it, repeat. Could probably equip fire arrows to make it go faster, but it's fine. We should be fine. And then... boom. You've got a lot of health. Man. Impressive. Let's get you. Could probably kill you faster if I use my sword, but it's fine. Dampé is gone, and he doesn't get to see what the treasure is. In other news, though, killing a big Poe will actually drop a little soul. Link is eating it, I guess. What you're supposed to do here is pick it up in a bottle. Right now, this doesn't do anything, and in fact, I don't know if this does anything aside from one occurrence, but, you know, it may lead to something good, like that item description said, so yeah. We can always look forward to seeing what these do in the future. We're gonna lose this one, though, because the world's about to end in not too long, so yeah. Let's see what the Ikana royal family's treasure was. You ready? No, it's not a piece of art. For once. It's a bottle. What, did they invent bottles or something? Their sacred treasure! Oh, a bottle! I love that. Anyway, there is something important to note with that. In the 3DS version, this is a piece of heart. The reason why is because they actually swapped the location of a bottle and a piece of heart in the 3DS version. Remember the swamp, the mini game in the swamp we played with Kume, the Kume target practice, and she rewarded us with a piece of heart, and I mentioned in the 3DS version, she rewards a bottle instead? Yeah, they swapped this bottle and that piece of heart in the 3DS version, so you actually get them out of order. Personally, I like that, because it means you get a second bottle much earlier in the 3DS version, and the bottle pacing isn't as weird as it is in this version. Like, we just got our 4th bottle last time, now here's our 5th one. And our 6th one is a ways away. We probably won't get it until the very, very late game. But yeah, now that we have 5 bottles, this is basically all the bottles you'll ever need. There's only one more beyond this point, or 2 more in the 3DS version. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I'll hopefully give you more info about that as we go. 50 rupees in that pot? That's unexpected. There's another platform you can take Dampé up to, but there was nothing there. There was no flame there, so yeah. We didn't need to show it off. I'd say nothing and I don't know nothing. Sir, why are you tending to the graveyard if you're afraid of ghosts? That seems like a really bad choice of a career, my friend. You should have wrote that on your resume. They would have directed you to the right people, probably. Ooh, he has a sink in here. That's like the one sink in the entire land of Termina. Everyone has to come down here to wash their hands. It's really inconvenient. He's got a candle. He's got a bookshelf. This is pretty cool. What does he do? Is he like just rocking back and forth down there? Wow, that animation looks very goofy. Anyway, that is everything to see with an Ikana graveyard. And I may as well mention a weird little quirk with this place. So, you know how sometimes when it hits like dawn of the next day or whatever, it'll fade to black, or cut to black rather, and show the dawn of the final day in huge letters, or sometimes it'll just show a little window with morning of the 3rd day on your screen, depending on what area of the game you're in. Well, Ikana Graveyard is weird in that it actually does both of these, depending on which half of the graveyard you're in. Up here, it'll just pop up the message on your screen, morning of the 3rd day. Down here, when you're loaded in this half of the graveyard, when all these guys are visible, it'll cut to black and show dawn of the final day as a huge cinematic thing on screen. It's very weird that it does this. I'm not sure why. Maybe because up here is where a battle takes place and they don't want to put those dawn of the final day on anywhere where like an intense battle can be. That makes enough sense. Still a very strange choice. I didn't mean to use that. Well, anyway. That is everything I wanted to do in this 3-day cycle. Done and over with. So, I guess we can go around the world and pay our last visits to some people. And then, take off. Alright, he just says the same thing. I'm gonna assume that he has nothing else to say and just move on. You know, this guy trying to use this area as a shelter from the moon crash does make me wonder, what would, like, a post-apocalyptic Majora's Mask sequel look like? Like, what if there was an alternate timeline, like a spin-off Zelda game that takes place after the moon crashes, and, like, you're the last survivor, and you have to start rebuilding Termina? What would it look like? That would be so interesting to see. I wish to visit a particular place and clock down in this final night before I reset time, and I choose the Milk Bar. Let's go on inside. I need my Romani's mask on. There we go. For some reason I thought it would transform me. I don't know why. Inside here we can see Gorman is gone. I wonder where he's off to. And she is here, Madame Aroma, the mayor's wife is here. Oh dear, are you alright with not fleeing? It looks like this is it for the town, you know. You saw the moon, didn't you? It's gotten so huge. All the townsfolk have fled. You should flee too, far away. And so should you, honestly, and so should this guy. Welcome. You talk to him. As you can see, all of our customers have taken refuge. May be my undoing, but I'm the sort of fellow who will stay at his business through thick and thin. And I continue standing here at the counter hoping one of my favorite customers will appear. And I wasn't wrong. See? You stopped in. Now, we haven't actually been to your bar at all on this cycle, but that is a very sweet little dialogue message. I love it. I guess I can get drunk in these final few hours, why not? There we go. Well, you know, I don't see any reason to go deposit 25 rupees, so I think I'll just play the Song of Time right here. This is always so sad. You're leaving behind your current timeline to its fate and moving on to another one where you can hopefully solve it, even though I think we all know that's not happening. It's hard to save the world. I can't exactly do it in 3 days, as of yet. The reason why I'm not ending the video here is, well, I'm sure there's a certain subset of you who would be very interested to find out what happens when time runs out. What happens at the end of the final 6 hours. So, it pains me to do this, but I will show you. Oh my god, stop looking at me like that. Oh yeah, how was it? Right by in an instant, right? I'm still full of energy. But outside, it seems to have gotten kind of dangerous. Yikes, I'm getting out of town. Take care. I know of a mysterious... Go. Go already. I don't know why he's so insistent on bringing that up every time we talk. I just wanted to show that dialogue real quick. And by the way, I feel like I should mention, yes, the Scarecrow song does get removed whenever you go back in time. You'll have to play him another song to get it back. We'll do that some other time, though. For now, I gotta go find a spot to watch the ball drop. Wait just a moment. Are you alone? Aren't your parents still somewhere in town? Well, whatever you do, you had better get as far away from here as you can. There are still people lingering in the stores. If only an evacuation notice had been posted, I would be able to force them all to leave. They all say something different in that situation when they're currently trying to block you from leaving, and it's the final night. I'm gonna try to show all 4 dialogues. That's the second one. You want to know a fun fact? This game was rated E for everyone. And it had this thing in it. I can understand how Ocarina of Time got by despite having the dead hand, but Majora's Mask getting by with this all-destructive orb of doom from the sky with a glaring angry face? How the fuck? How could you possibly conclude E for everyone is the right rating? I mean, back then I don't think they had the E everyone 10 and up that we do now, because the 3DS version is rated E10, which is a lot more fitting if you ask me. I do want to talk real quick about how excellent of a motivator for plot the moon is in this game. If I can steal a little concept talk from a YouTube reviewer I like to watch. Exo Paradigm Gamer in his reviews of Banjo-Kazooie went over something he likes to call the Gruntilda effect, where basically these old kiddie games on these old systems motivate you to complete them with the help of a villain that the player is supposed to love to hate. Really gets on their nerves, and the player is motivated to play through the game, get to the end, and see them fall. It's basically how every video game plot is supposed to work. And I think this is one of the best incarnations of it by far. Because this 3-day time system is causing you so much hell I mean, the fact that everyone forgets who you are every time you turn back time is one thing. And the final thing is that the only reason you have to deal with it is this thing, is the moon. And by extension, truthfully, the Skull Kid. And this thing is forcing you to go back in time over and over again, causing you to lose all your progress that you're working so hard to achieve. And this is an excellent motivator for you to go all the way, finish this game, so you can get this damn moon out of the sky and never bother with it ever again. I think this is honestly a great motivator, for the main quest at least. Might not be such a great motivator for side quests, because, you know, what's the point of doing the side quest if I'm gonna have to turn back time and they're gonna forget about me, right? But I feel like this central conflict with the moon about to crash in 3 days and you needing to work to stop it as soon as you can is an excellent motivator for finishing the main quest of this game. So, that's all I really wanted to say. Now, I have to sit here for the next few minutes and watch this thing gradually lower itself to the town. You know, to lighten the mood a little bit, I guess, this does remind me of a Majora's Mask livestream someone was doing. I think they were trying to beat the whole game in one go. They were like 16 hours in and they were really tired and they accidentally fell asleep and didn't pause the game, so the moon ended up crashing. I think the video's up on YouTube. I'll link you to it. It is great. They accidentally, like, fell asleep out in town, and then the entire rest of the 3-day cycle went by. No one in the chat was able to wake them up. I don't think they had any sound alerts put in place. Fucking hell. I'm gonna have this gaze, like, in my dreams tonight. The sky is getting brighter. The sun does start to rise, because of course it would. It is the morning of the 4th day. That doesn't get to happen. I'm pointing this out because the 3DS version removes it. I'm not really sure why. I don't think that was such a great idea, but it does. Whatever. It's not that big a deal, but during the final hour, the clock bells get faster, and the earthquakes get more common too. How did you do? You'll be fine. Surely, you should be able to recover Majora's Mask. I believe in you. Ah, but time passes even as we speak. There are only 72 hours left. Bro really said, "Are you winning, son?" after that. You'll respawn in front of the Happy Mask salesman on dawn of the first day. Any progress you made during the cycle where the moon crashed, though, will be undone. Except for the 3DS version, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you lose any progress in that version if the moon crashes. I think it is actually functionally the same as playing the Song of Time. Either way, you don't want the moon to crash, so don't let it crash. Okay, now that that's over with, next time on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we're going to enter Ikana Canyon for real. Now that all our side questing is done. For now, we have some more to do later, but that's later. Thank you all for watching, if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.